What's up, everybody? All right, so today I'm going to go through the VSL call funnel overview, so all the links and funnel pages and how they flow together that we use to do $70 million in cash collected. So whole goal of this is basically just to document and show what's working for us now. We're constantly breaking things, constantly room for improvement, but this is what we have used to do these numbers and kind of what we're adjusting and changing as these videos go on and where we're optimizing. So current state right now, majority of our traffic comes from Facebook. It's 85% or so of our spend on a daily basis. So you can see kind of all the ads here, but a lot of video ads with multiple brand faces now, which is a new thing that we are testing because for the longest time it was just one singular brand face who's one of the co-founders of the company and is in all the marketing assets. So testing out right now different brand faces, but essentially mainly Facebook traffic, all going to an opt-in page. Okay, so the VSL flow that we use is just first name, email on opt, then going to a VSL page. I'll show you what this is in the bonus and training replay. So opt-in, name, email, video sales letter, application, that's like 16, 17 questions I'll show you, booking page, get on a Zoom call. All right, so this is where they're opt-in. Right now we just collect name and email, then all the workflows behind them. They'll then go to the actual VSL page. These are constantly being split tests, so this is like a variation one, for example, or the control. So here's going to be the desktop version, and then mobile is a Vitalytics version. So one's on Wistia. We're actually changing that over right now because we heard that it has way higher clicks and better results when you use desktop. When you use Vitalytics on desktop. So for that looping video, but only about 10% of the traffic currently shows up on desktop, and a majority of it is mobile. So we're already pretty optimized there. So they'll watch this. There's a sticky CTA here, or a cookie CTA that'll basically pop up when they get to the CTA level of the video. So it's like basically like 80-90% of the way through the video. It'll pop up here and say, click here to apply now, X amount of limited spots. They will end up on this page right here to apply. This is also the main CTA that's all over our actual site. So if you pop on to the actual site, you'll see these apply nows everywhere. So this is the main call to action on the public side of the site. We actually don't route them to the free training in current state. We might change that up in the future. But currently, every single apply now is going to bring you also to this page. So people can essentially enter here or here, right? So come through opt, which is all of our traffic almost, all the paid traffic, and then they can enter through here, through organic, through just consumption based on the site. So and click through here. I'm not going to go through the whole app, but essentially the framing we got from Alan Sultanix, which is taking them from like current state and then bringing them basically into state of pain. So like state of like, to get them in the frame that by the time they book a call, they're realizing that they need help and they can't do this on their own. So we collect a lot of good information through this. And then we also added newly, somewhere in here, we added a financial qualifier. This is new to us. So this is probably only the last 5,000 or so applications we have where we're testing this based on routing. So this will say, basically they say less than 1K, depending on how much calendar availability. It'll either allow them to book, but not pixel to Facebook, or send it back to the Facebook pixel, or if they are less than 1K, depending on our calendars are full booked or like limited space, it'll route them to a low ticket and just DQ them. But either way, this does not cook the Facebook pixel, which is an interesting thing that we started probably 2 months ago that we've never had before. So we've done like close to 400,000 applications through this and a variation of this form. So from there, once they apply, they then land on a booking page right here. We're constantly split testing this with copy, and the big thing we're testing here is not only the booking conversion rate, so the app to booking percentage, but we're also testing the actual backed out like revenue per booking that comes from each page. Because if you have this zero friction, then you're going to get more calls theoretically that are going to come through, so you're going to have a higher conversion. But maybe it's more tire kickers, just people who aren't as committed to this. So all the micro commitments that we try and get throughout this process and like actually stop people and add some friction. So we do this on purpose. And then they come in, they book a call, and then once they're done booking a call, they land on the success page. And we basically say, hey, we're going to call you from a 610 number. We have a call confirmation team that's like 21/7, so they literally don't work 3 hours a day across the entire ever. So they call them and confirm them during working hours, and then let them know it's a Zoom. Make sure they're on that we're going to email and text them about it. Make sure that they're on a computer prior, video, check out these transformations, and then watch these reviews, right? And then all the email follow-up is constantly pushing them back to this. So going back to this, that's like the general direct flow, right? So someone could opt in, they watch the VSL, they apply, they book a call, and then there's the thank you page of the booking. Okay, so the ones that are in between these are essentially used in both ads as well as in email follow-up. We have a ton of email follow-up. So like between this and this, we'll have an opt-no app workflow. And then between this and this, we'll have an app no book workflow. And then between booking and actual call, we'll have a booking nurture workflow. Right? So this is obviously going to be the biggest volume. These are going to be contextual because now we can do SMS as well because we collect phone number for the first time in application. And then booking before the actual call, nurture them with pre-objection block, just more consumption, getting them to watch reviews, getting them to watch videos that are not directly saying XYZ objection, but basically like getting it out of the way. So try and get ahead of that versus it happening on a 30-minute Zoom call. But then, yeah, so these two pages right here. So this boning training replay page. Where did I click these? There we go. Oops. No, I didn't. Let's just click them again. So this one. So this is going to be what they get sent in the email that, so basically if they watch the VSL, it says, hey, if you stay until the end of the VSL, we're going to give you all these free bonuses. Then you have to claim them through your email. So they open the email, so you get higher, so your email goes up because they open those, and then they're linked over here to this bonus page where it just says bonus right at the bottom. You push again the VSL that's right here, so it like forces consumption, especially on mobile, which again is like 85% of our traffic. So this page is actually ugly. I got to change that. See, constantly learning. We just moved over to Webflow, so didn't see this, but coming down here, they have to go through all these reviews, basically see them before they get down here to see these different bonuses. Yeah, like this is so ugly. I didn't even know this, but now we know. So in here, they can then, these are our main 4 buyer personas, so the bonuses are in alignment with that. So basically menopause, hormonal style, busy mom, basically I don't have enough time, stopover training, the people who just try and like work out like crazy, cardio bunny, or just like overtrain in general, and then macronutrients, which is like the core one. A lot of the time that we use in our assets, and also is like the most highly claimed. So we push them here through email, and then it's basically just like a retarget-ish, you could call it, page that we are putting them back into. So they claim their bonuses, get more consumption. All the bonuses are filled with, apply here pages, or CTAs more so, and then same with these pages right here, to always just constantly try and get them to apply. Okay, so again, this is going to exist in this opt-no app workflow. So as soon as they watch the VSL and opt in, it waits the 25-30 minutes and it sends them this. Well, actually, instantly we send them an email, and I'll go through another video actually on this that goes through all the different workflows, but they will get the instant like, hey, you opted in, here's your free training link. And then after the 30 minutes or so, we send it to everyone, even not just the people who got to the end of the VSL, because you can track that, and we do track that, but we just figure it's better to send to everyone. So we send it to everyone that's watched or opted in for the VSL after the end time of the VSL. We say, oh, hey, here are all your free bonuses. Thanks for watching, blah, blah, blah. And we send them this page right here. So that's there. And then the other page I want to show you was the one that we used for retarget, and we actually were using it for a lot of the Google stuff for a while. We've never fully cracked Google, working on that right now, but the max we've ever spent there is like 2 to 4K a day, maybe, like even scaled up. And a lot of it's branded search, branded camps, stuff like that. We've never hit it on cold and never hit it on YouTube at scale. So we're trying to do that now. But we will use this page right here on retarget, and then also sometimes, so retarget on ads, retarget in, or retarget, whatever you want to call it, nurture in emails, and then we've been using it on Google a little bit, but again, mainly for retarget and not so much cold. So this is more of like a Alan Sultanic kind of vibe, where for the automatic clients, like low ticket thing, except for us, it's just pushing to an application. So this is the longer form, prettier page. As you can see, these are the newer pages are looking way better because we're constantly finding things like I need to change this now because this is terrible. So, but yeah, so getting closer and closer to just like a full branded, nice design that goes through there. So I'll go through other videos that go deeper into the workflows and everything like that. But again, these videos are just to like show what we're doing. I found a video going back that was showing what we did when we were only doing 10-ish million. I think we'd only done like whatever, 8 to 12 million in cash collected on this funnel. And it's me going through it and the platform evolution and all this stuff. And it's just like, I wish I would have shared it because then we did 60 million through the updated version that I never shared. So yeah, all things tech, tracking, systems, automations, team, everything that's evolved since then. I'm going to try and figure out a clean way to write it out and share it as here. And then as we evolve, because like right now, one of the big things we're changing and we're pushing towards is like setters. We've never had setters, low ticket, and those two go in tandem, kind of like, because you're gonna have setters take basically the implementation calls, free OTOs that is on the back end of the low ticket. So you're routing people through, which will then increase show rates, increase quality, as well as obviously quality because they're a low ticket. So they've already become a purchaser versus a lead. So we've never done stuff like this at scale, and we keep hearing that this is crazy math to have gotten to at these rates without doing all these things that we didn't even know really were a thing for our market. So, or didn't really think to do and want to change focus. So yeah, that's kind of the goal, is just document what we're doing. As of date, currently today in March of 2025, we are only running this VSL funnel still. And then we're like a week or two out from having setters, having low ticket that we're going to start testing, and then some other kind of fun stuff. So yeah, that is just the general gist. And let me know if you have any questions. And I'll just keep making these videos, document what we're doing for me and for anyone else.